またこの間発表させてもらってた、ストーリーエクスパンション
You lie!
Do I?
Yoshinori Ono, fuck you.
Fuck you!
In the face, in the ass, in the ear, in the spleen, in orifices that won't be invented until 2050 when the Democratic Party's persistent need for imaginary disenfranchised groups necessitates the creation of the trans-orifist minority subgroup. Fuck the hell out of you, pal, for turning a tactical fighting chess game into a cel-shaded shitshow punctuated by dueling orgiastic ultra combos, for slowing one of the most fast-paced 2D fighters into a soporific 2.5D methadone drip, for turning Vega into a fucking Shoto character. Fuck you in the throat with a barbed wire chainsaw, you leering, talentless dime store dye job in search of a man.
It's a man, baby!
And for all the perfectly justified wailing and gnashing of teeth over the unwelcome changes, am I the only one wondering why this game looks and plays so indescribably fucking samey? Street Fighter 1 was utterly indistinguishable from the pioneering punchathon of Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 3 was a quantum leap from Street Fighter 2, and the painterly 3D aesthetics of Street Fighter 4 were a technological impossibility when its predecessor was conceived. But Street Fighter 5? Well, fuck it, more cell shading and super combos.
Of course!
And be sure to replace Ken's hair with a janky bramble of saltwater taffy while you're at it. And 9 septillion entries into this series, can we disseminate yet what exactly V-ism even stands for? And don't you dare say fucking variable. Have you played Street Fighter 5? From the unrelenting Shotokan shitstorm to the systematic assassination of any and all charge characters, I've seen less uniformity at fucking Nuremberg and less sketchy numerical figures in the aftermath.
But like a lot of stories out of Germany, those numbers are probably inflated, if not a complete hoax.
Of course, if the launch numbers out of Europe and Japan are to be believed, the true Holocaust is happening at retail. Capcom, for all your frenzied venal efforts to placate the broader bestiary of casual gamerdom, for lobotomized control inputs to ultra combos that reward players for playing like a spicy wet shit, have a nice long glance at the sales figures, pal, and tell me with a straight face that the wider audience came tumbling after. Turn thy gaze to the horizon. Verily, 'tis the vast yawning moon chasm where thy Street Fighter series profitability once stood. Cast thine eyes upon it. Drink in the sublime fiscal desolation. Verily, friend, 'tis what pride hath wrought. If your 77 Cutlass Supreme backslides into a shit slick, the ameliorative gesture is not to backslide even harder, ass face. You slow it up, you get back to basics, and you work that stick shift like Movie Bob at a Bible Black marathon.
I want you to put it in my ass.
Arbitrarily altering entire movesets, one's all but set in stone since the SNES era, and not goddamn once for the better? Yeah, I'll take shit that killed the Soul Calibur franchise for 500, Alex.
Daily double.
Vega? A charge character? Surely you jest.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
And why would Bison need a Psycho Crusher exactly? I mean, it's only the cornerstone of his entire butt-fucking moveset and the lone coherent narrative thread that runs through every successive entry in this increasingly unplayable series. I'm all for change, particularly after the Triforce of Fail that was Street Fighter IV and its slovenly spin-offs, but Street Fighter needs more Shoto characters like George Hamilton needs a tanning bed. Whatever patches come down the half-pipe in the weeks and months to come, be they free gameplay fixes or DLC at pound me in the ass prices, the fact remains that at this precise moment, Street Fighter V isn't worth even a quarter of its $60 retail price. In 2016, you cannot ship a fighting game without an arcade mode, particularly when there's already a lime green IOU where the fucking feature set is supposed to be.
Anything, everything, something, nothing, who the hell cares?
And no, 3 successive story matches consisting of 1 fucking round each, bracketed by the kind of slapdash anatomically suspect Animu illustrations that would have gotten you drummed out of the Fur Affinity forums, does not qualify as a fucking single-player mode. I love this series, in a casual setting, at tournaments, even at the apologist paradise that is modern-day EVO. But if you're so greedily swilling the SRK Kool-Aid that you can't readily admit this game has more issues than Cosmo, there ain't a color on the crayon box to describe the unique shades of shit you are full of at this exact moment. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Ono-sana's got to go. Until such time, I'm Razor Fist. God fucking speed.
Speed fighting game! Speed fighting game!
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.